This is a story of Dave and Sharon finally living their dreams of sailing to the Caribbean and beyond. Join us while we share our adventures from getting the boat ready and embarking on our cruising life.
So we are waiting out a monster storm on the East Coast. It started down here, went across here, and it's all the way up into the Canadian Maritime now. New England's getting snow and ice and rain, but you can see it zigs down here, and this is us down here. We're still in the thick of it, almost ready to get out of it, but it's been there. Here we are. It's been there the whole time. See if I can get a better shot. So it goes all the way up New England, all the way up the East Coast. It did come across the East Coast, but now it's all the way up the East Coast and into New England. So why we're doing that, why we're waiting out that storm, I am updating the Sailrite machine to their new motor system. And we've got everything laid out here. We've got the old motor system off right there. And there's a new wheel, but we can use, where's the monster wheel right here. We can still use the monster wheel, and I think we're going to do. The difference is the new wheel is a little smaller, so it goes faster. And the monster wheel goes slower, but gives you a bunch more power and more control. And we'll be putting this new box on there that has a variable speed, so you can set this, and then your foot pedal will only go as fast as this sets. And then if you go fast there, and you can still use the variable speed on your foot pedal. And here we have the new motor. It is a bigger motor, so it's going to give us much more power, a lot more power. I'm using the Sailrite instruction. I've already gone through this video. They make great videos at Sailrite. See if you can find a machine, especially if you can find a used one at a reasonable price. 500's a reasonable price. That's what we bought this for. I don't think the guy ever used it. He lost his sailboat, and it wasn't on it. He lost his sailboat in some high winds. He was trying to solo sail across the. He was trying to solo sail across the Gulf of Mexico from Texas to Florida, and he was on a kind of a racing cruiser that was all manual. And he got to a point where he couldn't turn the sails, he couldn't go down and trim the sails in by himself, so he ended up having to do an EPIRB and call in the Coast Guard and getting evacuated. Kind of sad. He was on a San Juan, I think 30, whatever they make, 36 or 38. San Juans are strictly racing boats. It worked out for us because he sold this machine, came with a bunch of thread with it, some other stuff, and I ended up buying a whole bunch of stuff for it, like different feet and this monster wheel, and now this motor upgrade. And the motor upgrade is wonderful prices, somewhere around $150 for the whole package, for the entire package to upgrade. Worth every penny. It'll make a lot of your sailing, a lot of your sewing projects on a sailboat go really smooth. And what a price for motor, controller, the different wheels that go with it, belts, new covers, new belt cover. I mean, everything is included with it. It's a deal you shouldn't pass up if you have a Sailrite machine. All right, so they even included this little wrench here with to help you undo some of the stuff that you need. Millimeter. All right, so I need to put this on. Oh, there's a flat area here. You can line it up by eye, or you can line it up once you get the belt on and move it around some. All right, so I put the belt on. It's a little too loose, so we can use this to tighten it a little. You don't want it too tight. But you can, by the way, like I said, they have a video online on YouTube, Sailrite, for putting these in. So I'm not going to make a total video of up close doing it. Pack is next. Remove this plug that holds the ground plate in. We pop that right here and right there. There it goes. Right there and right there. Everything lines up. 2 more small screws. This one screws on plastic, so don't overscrew it. Just go to the stops, and then maybe a 16th to an eighth of a turn more, and the plastic will actually hold those in. And here's your potentiometer at the top for speed control. Well, what it does is maxes out what your pedal will do. And you can also push your pedal down and do it like this too, and turn it and speed it up. Alright, so this little screw here has a little, not too tight, this little screw has a little little washer on it, so it allows it to pull up and out. This is the pedal. There.
They say take caution, but we're not scared. They say be careful, but we don't care.
Got it plugged in. It's on, the lights are coming on. I'm going to turn it all the way down to low. And we're going to use this. Now, as you can see, we can use the foot pedal to go slow. And that's full right there. Now we'll come up to about half. Again, you can use the foot pedal. But it's, yeah, that's the nice thing, you can slow it way down. That's halfway. Don't even have that. So now, so you can't get it really with full, you can't really get it that slow. And that's full speed. Hopefully you can see that blue tape. Alright, so now we're going to switch up the wheels. I'm just going to have to go and adjust it again. Put my monster wheel back on there. So those will save. Bag of goodies. I don't know what I'm going to do with the old motor. I'm not going to need it. I'm not going to haul it around. It might either put it for sale or throw it out. Okay, where's that tape? Well, actually, you'll be able to see it with the handle right here. We'll put tape on the handle. Where's that tape? You'll be able to see that. You can also see a rotation mark right there. Again, we'll turn it down. Turn that on. Oh, I disconnected everything here. Oh, by the way, it's recommended that you turn it off before you plug in the foot pedal. Otherwise, it will start running on you. Okay. So that's the new slow right there. Look how slow that will go. Slow and powerful. Okay. About halfway. I don't know why it's doing that, but okay, fast. Not that much slower at fast speed. Not that much, about what you'd want it to do. There it goes, now it's smoothed out. Oh, the other thing you can do is, here's the full. You can also use this to turn it down while you're sewing, if you got a free hand. And then you got this optional handle that I got with the monster wheel. The optional handle right there. So you can move it. All right. And that's it. We have new motor. New motor, and I'm going to get some tape and tape this switch up here. Do I want it here? No. Over here. No, it's going to have to go up under here and then get all those wires. So this switch is for, I don't know if you'll see it going on. There you go, light. It's an LED light that I bought online, and it's a strip that goes up, around, and down again. Comes down here. And that gave me a better light than something over here, than something on the outside. Much better light.
For you. So I ask you now, and I'll ask you please.
So we're going to take a little ride out to Stiltsville.
Oh, it has windows.
Huh?
It has windows and a trash can.
Yeah.
Or maybe you can actually get up here. Oh, there's a slide and everything.
Here we are at No Name Harbor. Our boat's right there. And we are just walking on this path on the island. Key Biscayne.
Billbags State Park.
Billbag State Park. Just came in for a walk. Okay, Sharon pulls that up while I'm doing this.
So I'm getting educated on, guys love the workings of a boat, and it's very interesting how other people solve problems on a boat. So I'm just learning how he solves certain problems, like bringing up his dinghy motor and for getting underway. So that's what we're talking about today.
Yep.
So
Once it comes right, it's about this high. So the aft line comes in, cranks onto here, and it pulls it in.
Got it.
So that the dinghy comes right.
so
up
it's
here.
not flopping.
It's not flapping.
You're underway,
The dinghy comes
but
right
the
up
weight
here.
is actually held from the
These guys
from that
hold it
there.
down,
Okay.
7-to-1
Got it.
on there. So
You girls go play something or whatever. So
this is our friend Josh. We met him yesterday, I think.
yeah.
And they
he
invited
tracked
us.
me down on the
They invited us to dinner, and his wife is Chinese and
yeah.
a fantastic Chinese chef. Better than any Chinese restaurant I've ever eaten in.
She's quite creative.
Because you
when
know
it
what?
comes to food.
They don't put MSG in it. Well, you know, there might be some in some of the sauces, but she doesn't overdo the stuff like they do in the Chinese restaurant.
Absolutely, yes.
And it was just the best blend of everything.
I got on a kick for a
So-
while of trying to get rid of all the MSGs in the house
Yeah, yeah.
and everything.
Yeah.
And so she was getting really creative, and now she doesn't use
It's-
it at all. So.
Oh, she doesn't use it.
Hardly at
yeah,
all.
yeah. You can tell because it didn't numb your tongue, which MSG does.
I'm just so used to it, I don't even remember that.
Okay, so we pull it up here, and she
Okay.
helps. She helps with the halyard. I can do it without the halyard if it's not really rough. If it's rough, I need the halyard.
But
And then-
so your engine's on your starboard side, and always comes up on this
The
side.
engine's on the starboard side, always over here, and I put it down. I don't leave it up.
Okay.
All right, and then, like I said, I use the forward and aft lines to come in here and around here, and tie them. All right, so they're locked. And then, if you look, see the strap going around the boat there,
Sure.
right? Those are those very, very expensive all stainless hardware straps from
ratchet
West
strap,
Marine.
yeah.
All right, and then what that does is it comes under the boat right down to here, to the middle.
Okay.
All right, I go right into here.
Got it.
All right, and then the aft one comes this way, and so I have a crisscross kind of, and then I've got these, and I pull them all in. Now these go in the eyelets on this on the boat side, inside, and they're just an added help.
Okay.
All right, they're just an added help.
So
in
now,
there.
this
And
isn't a commercial for Tower in a Box. Although if they sent you some stuff, you'd be all right, right? But Tower in a Box did not sponsor this. But my
No.
question's about the Tower.
Yeah.
Right? What's the weight rating on whatever this particular model is?
Boy, if I knew those numbers, I'd be working for them.
Okay, all right. Well, I just thought because you know they,
It was way more. It was way more than the Dinghy, the 25 horsepower motor,
Yeah.
all the.
So you got 800 of solar.
I got 800 solar.
You know those are 100 pounds maybe. max.
Yep, and they're you can see 2 sets of wires, so they're
Right.
paralleled back, and they each you go to their own controller.
What always got me is how you know your focal point, your leverage point on these towers of whether it's custom or a tower in a box. You know your focal point's back here.
Yeah,
and
it
I
is.
always felt like there wasn't enough holding that cantilever.
Yeah, so I had to add some stuff. So the first thing I added was these, and
Okay.
these come from Tower in a Box.
Okay.
They don't give them away.
Yeah, they're not cheap. but we could use some more tower in a
And
box.
so I built these cables.
Okay.
I have
Okay.
all the crimpers. All right. So when you catch up to us and you start building things, I have all the crimpers.
Okay.
And I built these cables. All right. And so these are tension. Now, if you'll see down here, this one has a parrot head. I think that's what you call it. The quick disconnect. All right.
So that you can use this. Is
well,
that the case? or-
that's if we go to some of the islands and stuff that use the passerelle. You have to
got it.
back it,
Got
right?
it.
Well, this ladder over here, which is a standard Amel ladder,
Yeah, but it lays flat or something
and
like that.
yeah, it goes into that slot right there, and it's
Got
a
it.
passerelle.
Yeah.
Right. Well, it won't go in there with this on. All right. So what I do when I'm at the shore, the dinghy's not going to be on it. All right. So you're going to be backed up in there. The dinghy would be on the bow, and I'll loosen this one up and disconnect it,
Got
and
it.
then we have passerelle use.
Got it.
All right. But this cable give me back and forth. All right,
man.
and then to keep the pressure off from these, we have these cables.
I didn't
All right.
even notice those.
This cable
Running way forward, that
It
changes
goes-
all your
it-
focal point.
it goes way up to the chain plate,
Okay.
and it's adjustable. All right,
Yeah.
it's all
Completely different.
It's all adjustable. I can tension it out some more.
How did I not notice
Turnbuckle.
those walking up to this?
Well, and that's good that you didn't notice it, because my worry, I had these big, I had these big shipping straps on here, the crank temporarily.
Sure.
And now I said, what's going to happen when I put these in? Is it going to take away from the boat? You
No,
didn't even
I didn't even notice it. No.
Now, here's what I was saying before between the Mango and the Super Miramu.
Mm-hmm.
That's my gas locker.
Okay.
I have,
Propane.
yeah, I can put 3 20 pounds. I have one 20-pound aluminum and 2 17-pound fiberglass tanks in there. And then, but what they have is a sugar scoop that has to come back over to here. And then they have a big locker right here. So the back of this starts right here.
What is this winch for?
That is for a couple things. One is it's for the Mediterranean docking.
Okay.
So you can throw a line, put it around there, and winch yourself right in. All right. And then the other thing is if you have a current out, you know, if you're in a place where the wind's going one way and it pushes you around and
Much
you're
like
rocking
today,
back
yeah.
and forth,
Yeah.
all right, you can throw a second anchor out and use this to crank it in.
So be stern. How do they say that? It's like
Well, you want to put your bow to the rollers,
to the waves. Yeah.
right? And so, yeah, that can be used for that as well. Yep.
Very nice.
Yep.
Okay, let me be nosy a little bit more.
Yeah, absolutely.
So I like this. You know, mine's plastic right now, so
Yep.
I'm gonna take your advice on this one. We'll get
And
one piece of it.
I did a video on that, so you can. I think Sharon put it together. See right here, these screws,
Yeah.
and I'm going into the sun. Those are holding that little tab that the
Sure.
guiding tab,
Yeah.
and then on the other side,
Just below the-
oh no,
the
I guess it's right there. Is
Yeah.
where I just did a cut with the Dremel tool.
So I could see you
Yes.
getting like what is that? Like a umbrella table, you know, like the aluminum pole that an umbrella table.
Yeah,
You know, out of some scrapyard or something and making that. So
Yeah, well,
to do that.
And again, I got this out of a
But you're
kind
right.
of a specialty
Perfect. though,
place,
for that.
and they had the exact same. The inside is what I was looking for,
Mhm. Your
and they had
OD
exact. This is my little kicker motor.
Okay.
All right, 3.3.
This pushes the ML when you're in a storm.
No, that's for. This actually came with a boat, and the previous owner said you will absolutely love this little motor. It's a 2-stroke with the
Okay.
gas inside of it.
Okay.
All right, and what it is a lot of times we put the dinghy upside down on the front deck, especially if it's going to be rough going or anything like that.
Okay.
And when you get to a place and you're not going to stay there but one night, you don't want to pick that big 25 horsepower, which we keep right there.
Sure.
All right, and I use the halyard to get it up and over there, even though I have that crane. Once I put the tower in, the crane won't swing around the right way. So I just use that to stabilize it on there. And but once that's on there, if we just stop for the night, I don't want to lift that thing down. That's a big torque. This is my chainsaw motor.
I got it.
I can pick it up with one hand, throw it on there, and it gets a little faster than you were going
Yeah.
with your electric
Is it
motor.
a 3?
3.3 horsepower,
3.3, yeah.
2-stroke.
Ah, all right, look. Hey,
Hold on. Let me get in here.
all right. These are our new friends that we had a dinner with. We had Chinese dinner at their boat last time.
I wonder why.
And then
Professional Chinese.
we
best
had
Chinese in
Mexican.
the world.
at ours.
Are you part Mexican? Is that why you did?
No.
I'm skittish.
Yeah,
Scottish
we're like white as can be. And it's
Scottish Irish.
Fungi and Joshua.
Thanks for having us. We
Yeah.
enjoyed it, and we hope to meet you again somewhere in Anchorage.
we meet
Yes.
again.
We want to say thank you to all of our viewers who have subscribed and commented. We appreciate your support and feedback. If you haven't already, please like and subscribe and hit the notification bell. This really helps us build our channel up so we can keep bringing you more videos.